Hello and welcome to Mega Hit FM T1. So what does T1 stand for a start? What a great question. Talk 1. I just want to put it all under the same night show. So I kept the Mega Hit FM. I kept the number, just had a little T. And I want to keep it under the same show so then I can upload the 5 episodes to iHeartRadio, which would be pretty cool. So yes, as I was saying earlier on the Mega Hit FM 2, I'll be answering some questions, and some of them I haven't even seen yet, so it'll keep me on the spot and I can't really get out of it because it's live. So the first question is, what was the last picture you took with your phone? And this one I did know about, so I've got my phone ready. And the last photo I took, well, basically there's a game called Sims Freeplay, and the way to get extra money and stuff is simply by changing the date forward a bit. So I've changed the date forward, and apparently this picture was taken in 2018, so I didn't really go forward far, did I? Anyway, this picture is of Abby. You don't know Abby. She's basically pretty crusty, looking crustier than usual on this lovely looking photo. So there you go. I'm not going to upload that photo for you guys to see, because that'll be a bit weird. Anyway, so the next one is, do you know any big gossips? Any big gossips? No, not really. Next one, have you been pulled over by a cop? Well, firstly, no, and then again, another no. 2 no's there. I haven't. And the other no is, have you been pulled over? Pulled over refers to being like a car or something like that. Yeah, and I'm old enough to have a car. Oh, if you're saying, I'm 17, then thank you. Thanks for that. I feel really happy now. Do you know your heritage? Do I know my heritage? The furthest I go with my heritage is literally this photo of my grandma's. This photo of grandma's of this great grandmother. She's looking on point, really. Anyway, number 5. I'm going to try and answer about 20 questions. I don't want to go on forever. What have you always wanted? Did you ever get it? Well, I always wanted a Mac, just for like a Mac fully upgraded so I can do gaming. I don't do gaming a lot, but it's just something to do in it. Gaming and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's what I've always wanted. And did I get it? Yes, I did. Which is really pretty great. What kind of sickness have you lied about so you wouldn't go to work? School. Obviously all the old tricks in primary school. Oh, I'm feeling bad. Everything really, headache, aching all over. I can't get up. I'm coughing. When you're out, I cough. When you're in, I just don't cough. It's just, oh. And then they're like, well, I haven't seen you cough. I know. And then I go, I know. But you should see me when you're not here. Bloody hell, that gave it away. That's why I never got any days off school. Anyway, the next one is, have you ever danced in the rain? Let's just say no. Blood type? Don't know. Have you ever been in a car accident? Wait, give me 1 second. I've had to think about it. I've had to choose. That's why they went silent. I had to choose which one. There's 2. One of them was really bad. Like really bad, as in not good enough to tell. The other one. Basically, the thing that happened wasn't really that big. I was sitting, and we were going in the car, and then boom, we were waiting, and then boom again. No, there's only one boom, but that's the boom of the car. Actually, there's 2 booms. We go into the car in front of us because the car behind us goes into our back. It's like boom boom, like 2 booms, and that's what makes it mad. No, that's not what makes it mad. It wasn't really big, except for the car got wrote off and the whole back was hanging off, and I was sat in the back, which was lucky for me, even though I the one didn't get whiplash, the 2 in the front did, which is my dad, which is great. Oh yeah, this is a great thing. So there's a woman in the car that went into us, into our back, into my back basically. Anyway, and she didn't talk. She just didn't talk. She didn't say sorry. She didn't do anything. She didn't talk. If I knew that she didn't talk, because no one told me that she didn't talk until afterwards, I would have gone up to her and made her talk. Anyway, next question. What was the weirdest prank call you've ever made? Oh, actually I've done quite a few. McDonald's ones, they always refer you to the manager and you start shitting yourself. So let's not say that one. Because basically with the McDonald's one, you're saying these weird stuff and then they get confused and then they take you to the manager and they're just like, do you realise what you're doing, and that sort of stuff. Because to be fair, I just start like, I don't know what to say when you're the manager. You feel like you're talking to someone really superior, but bloody hell, a manager of McDonald's. To be fair though, Mackey's is legend. Where is it? Weirdest prank call you've ever made? Probably, I was on this fast food website looking for different prank call numbers. Numbers for me to prank call. There's not prank call numbers just for prank calls. No, that doesn't happen. Unless you're in America, where everything happens. So, Chinese place, right? I call them up, and I think of something completely weird. So, instead of fooling them around with something, ask for a food you know they don't have. And instead of just saying cake, I kept saying sponge cake. I got the guy, literally, I put some of it on Instagram. Literally, there was me talking to him, and he thought I was obviously being serious, asking where a sponge cake place would be. Every time he said there's not some, we don't sell sponge cake, I move on the question, then jump back to it again and say, so what sponge cake do you sell? And then he was there thinking that I was being serious and everything, and then he just starts laughing at everything, but he thinks that he can't hear me laughing, because you can kind of tell when you put say you've got your phone in your hand and you've got it next to your ear, you just move the phone away, have a laugh. But to be fair, it was pretty loud, and he had his phone so close in the first place that it was too loud. When he put the phone away from him, perfect laughing sound. I heard it very, very clearly. And yeah, that was the greatest, because he thought I was being serious, but by the end of it, I literally wanted to find somewhere which sells desserts, and I did. Oh, this amazing place, right? It sells like ice cream and cake, loads of cake, literally. Oh, it sells like everything. I've forgotten what it's called now, but it's amazing. And the guy came up in his car, like it was just like a home business or something, but it was amazing. Anyway, so I'm guessing this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 12. The best compliment you've ever received. Just to be called a legend. Do you trust anyone with your life? What type of question is that? Do you trust anyone with your life? With my life? What? Move on. What is your greatest strength or weakness? That's me, not whoever I'm talking to now, which is a microphone, and whoever's listening, not you, me. The greatest strength or weakness? That's a tricky one. Literally, I don't know. Greatest strength is to just be a legend. Greatest weakness is not to be called a legend. What is your perfect pizza? Domino's Meat Feast, gotta be. Ooh, number 16. What was your first thought when you woke up this morning? What was my first thought? I can't remember dreams, never mind what I'm thinking in the morning. Well, I thought I want to go back to sleep. Did you get along with your family? Why or why? Did you get along? That's referring that I don't have a family. Let's move on. 18. I'm counting right, I hope I am. Ugly and live forever, or attractive and die in a year. What if you're attractive? I don't know. I've ugly and live forever, because you've got your life. Life's more like, cheesy as it sounds, more precious. And it's forever, and you can change your face in some ways. Ugly and live forever. You've got the whole life. You're ugly. You can still get rich and everything, can't you? Well, you can try and do it. 19, so nearly the last question. Nearly, not yet. You discover that your wonderful 1-year-old child, let's jump in a bit into the future, is because of a mix-up at the hospital and not yours. Would you exchange the child to correct the mistake? What? So, I was just going to say, yeah, I'd do that. But they're 1 year old. Why would you suddenly realise when they're 1? You would have realised when you first got it. I really don't know. You'd have to be a proper idiot, you know, to actually keep a different baby for a year and not realise it. So I'd kill myself. Like, if I'm that idiotic, I would just kill myself. I would have killed myself like years ago before thinking of a child. But obviously I'm not an idiot. Would you be willing to lie to a court or for a close friend if it meant saving your friend from going to jail for life? Depends how the lie was. Right? If the lie was if it was obvious that you were lying, obviously I wouldn't do it. Well, I don't know. Let's just say it's a lie which you can get away with, but it's a bit risky. Yeah, I'd do that. Everyone was pretty close. So, there were 20 questions from Ask FM. I've tried to scroll through the best ones, and to be fair, them questions were quite good, except for a few of them. They were pretty stupid. But yeah, great questions. Feel free to add more questions on there. Don't have to keep at Ask FM. I don't know. Couldn't you inbox me on, say, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter instead? Because Ask FM, you get some dodgy questions on there. So I'm just contradicting that at the moment. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for listening if you have been. And my next episode will probably be Mega Hit FM 3, which will actually have some music on it. So thanks for listening, and bye.